you know, did you hear a shot?
Yes.
Okay, so this just happened?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want us to try CPR?
I guess, yeah.
10-Minute Murder contains depictions of actual crimes. What you are about to hear is real and violent in nature. Discretion is advised. This is 10-Minute Murder.
Welcome to the brief and bingeable true crime podcast, 10-Minute Murder. Hi, I'm Joe, the host, and thank you for being here. If this is your first time listening, I appreciate you checking it out. If you want to hear more episodes, be sure you hit subscribe before you go, and you can hear every new episode the moment it comes out. And what I've gotten pretty excited about recently is how many people are leaving awesome comments on Apple Podcasts. Lots of 5-star ratings, and many super flattering reviews. When I see new reviews, I usually screenshot them and then post them on Instagram. So if you've left a review, you'll probably find it there. Speaking of Instagram, you can connect with 10-Minute Murder there as well as on Facebook. The story you're going to hear about today is going to make you sad, confused, and disgusted as a whole. Those are the exact words sent in a text from 22-year-old Kylie McMullen to her father, talking about him. It wasn't long after she told him that she would be dead on the floor after a gunshot to the face. Sometimes when a crime is committed, in the case we're talking about today, that crime is murder, it's not immediately known that an actual crime has been committed. People don't just admit to what they've done all the time. They take great measures to cover it up. And from time to time, you hear the term perfect murder as it relates to a killer leaving behind little or no evidence that will turn the spotlight onto them as the suspect. As far as today's story, it took detective work, digging into evidence and putting pieces together to solve this one. In June 2017, in Norman, Oklahoma, 43-year-old Ronald McMullen, or Ronnie as he liked to be called, dialed 911 to report that his daughter, 22-year-old Kylie McMullen, had been shot and was possibly dead. During the call you're going to hear, note the demeanor of Ronald. I'm not sure how I'd react in the same situation, but I can assure you, if the dispatcher asked if I wanted to try CPR, my response would not be, I guess. Throughout the call, he seems more annoyed than anything else. Here's a portion of that.
Norman 911, what's the location of your emergency? Your name and phone number?
Ronnie McMullen.
Okay, what's the problem there?
My daughter's shot.
Your daughter was shot?
Yes, just come to this address, please.
Sir, do not hang up. Did she do it to herself?
Yes.
20, okay. Is there any way she can still be alive?
I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, sir, I'm trying to help you. Try and stay calm, okay?
Just come here.
Sir, they are on the way. You talking to me is not slowing them down, okay?
Okay.
Okay, where's she shot at?
In the face.
Can you see her breathing at all?
No.
Okay. Is she cold or changing color? Do you know?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Okay. Are you able to go to her to find out if she's breathing?
Yes.
Okay, let me know when you are by her.
I'm by her.
Okay. Do you see or feel any breathing?
She's not breathing.
Okay. Did you hear a shot?
Yes.
Okay, so this just happened?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want us to try CPR?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Is she flat on the ground?
Yes. I'm telling you, she's gone.
Okay.
She's not breathing.
Okay, so you don't think we should try CPR?
I don't know. I'm pushing on her chest. I'm just telling you, she's gone. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
My wife's there. My wife's a nurse. She's performing CPR.
Your wife is doing CPR now?
Yes.
Okay. Is she going to be calm enough to do CPR, sir?
She's doing CPR.
Okay.
Can I get off the phone now?
If you can lay it down so I can understand.
I cannot hear you.
If you can just keep an open line with me, okay?
I'm just going to get off the phone. I can hear the sirens. My wife is here.
Okay.
They'll be here in a minute.
Sir, is the door unlocked for them?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
When police arrived, they found Ronald McMullen covered in Kylie's blood, and her mother was still doing CPR on her lifeless body. After investigators had a chance to scrutinize the evidence, talk to people, look at phone records, they found that the story provided by Ronald McMullen didn't add up. What they found is much more disturbing and shocking than a young lady taking her own life, by accident or otherwise. An autopsy revealed that the gunshot to Kylie's face was not self-inflicted. Someone else had to shoot her. Investigators also uncovered an abusive and sexual relationship between Ronald McMullen and his daughter Kylie. In July 2017, Ronald McMullen was arrested and charged with first-degree murder of his daughter. During the 2-week-long trial, prosecutors described the disturbing relationship as a controlling boyfriend-girlfriend relationship that had been going on for a while, a relationship that was forced on Kylie by her father. In the months leading up to her death, Kylie told friends about what had been going on with Ronald. An affidavit against him alleges that back in 2007, when Kylie was 14, he touched her, but charges were never filed. As an adult, Kylie didn't live with her mom and dad anymore, but Ronald was still overly controlling and tracked her by her cell phone. In the weeks and months leading up to her death, Kylie confronted Ronald, I'm sure after feeling support from the friends that she confided in. In the text messages, she said, "Daddy, you made me really uncomfortable the other night we were drinking. You got into bed with me and Mom, and you touched me really inappropriately. Maybe you don't remember, but I do. It made me sad and confused and disgusted as a whole." Ronald responded, "Whoa, I don't remember anything except your mom getting mad and pointing a pistol at me and wiping up blood from the hall." In the majority of the text conversations, they were initiated by Ronald and usually involved his plans to drink and use drugs. He also told her he was sorry for being, quote, too needy and weird. When she again confronted her father about the abuse, he told her that he was going to drink himself to death. Not long before he eventually shot and killed his daughter, Ronald received a text from her saying, "I don't live with you, and I don't have to tell you everything I go and do. You're wearing me out with stalking and nosiness." Police say that on June 29, 2017, at 5:15 a.m., Ronald and Kylie were the only two people at the house when he killed her. Before calling 911, he called his wife first at 5:38 a.m. He told police that she came over at about 1 a.m. after a date that she had been on. They were drinking vodka together, and he got up and went to the bathroom. When he came back, she was holding and messing around with a revolver. He told her to put it down, and she said, "It's empty." And that's when she pulled the trigger. He said he didn't remember much after that, including why he called his wife before the police, why he moved her body from the kitchen to the living room, or why he tried to clean up the blood with towels before calling anyone. Testimony included evidence that the gun was fired from more than 1.5 feet away, and that gunpowder residue testing showed she did not fire the weapon herself. With the size of the gun and the length of her arms, the furthest away that she could hold it and fire it would be 14 inches. Impossible. The jury deliberated for 4 hours. Ronald Lee McMullen was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. the brief and bingeable true crime podcast, 10 Minute Murder. That's the story today. Before you sneak out of here, be sure you make yourself a subscriber to this podcast. It only takes a moment and ensures that in the future you won't miss any episodes. Connect with 10 Minute Murder on social media. And if you like what you hear and listen on Apple or anywhere else that lets you rate and review, a 5-star rating helps this show grow and reach more and more people that are into true crime. Thanks for listening to 10 Minute Murder. Have a good night.